So I am back. Um, Last week I had all the things going to do a podcast episode, and of course I started feeling sick. We went to the club for Keisha's birthday. It was requested by her to go to the club. We had went there last year for her birthday, and I was like cross, and we had a good time. We went to the seafood Sundays. The guy, the owner, is from Philadelphia, so it has like that whole Philly club vibe, and the food is like immaculate. Like the food is like perfect for club food, like the shrimp, the salmon, and it's $1. So we had everything. We had everything. Um we had uh shrimp, salmon, broccoli, potatoes, all of the things. And then the next day before my boyfriend left, I heard him like sneezing, and I'm like, Usually, if it's not his allergies, he's not like a sick person. But then I'm like, I don't feel too well, and then my stomach was like, I know when I'm getting sick when my stomach like feels like weak a little bit, and I'm like calling fool on the phone like, were you feeling sick before you left? He like, yeah. So I'm like, that little dirty, they ain't washing them club. And then Keisha gonna get her a section. So they ain't washing them seats in there. And they ain't wiping down nothing up in there. The bathroom barely had freaking toilet paper. So got sick from going to the club. In the club, we're all fam. Got sick from going to the club. And then I was kind of out of it for a couple days because I had to like get the energy to have enough energy for um the best night of my life, seeing Brandy and Monica in concert. Listen. And then I was like, I had never seen Brandy, but then I went through like my Google photos and I saw her in 2012. Me, my niece, I think Diane was with us, and then my cousin. I think we all went to go see um Brandy performed, but it was like 2012, I think. So it wasn't like nothing, you know what I mean? She wasn't doing her thing like she is now. That concert was so in good. Like I was I couldn't you know how you somewhere and you like something is so good that you kind of like you like in another zone. I couldn't record as much as I wanted to because I wanted to be present, but I was just there like just in amazement in awe of them performing, dancing, singing, and the catalog that they performed was really good. They hit every good song that they should have. The set they switched back and forth. Kelly, baby. Kelly body is tea. Listen. Like she said, we all grew up together. That girl's body is perfection. She sounded so good. She did the Destiny. She did hers. Um, it was really, really a good concert. Like I was so in awe. I wish I could go again. I just have to. I gotta save my ducats. I can't be playing around with them rich folks. But me and Keisha, we had some weird awkward seats. I don't know how that happened, but we don't really know that stadium because it's not like the Wells back at home where you know like, oh, you gotta sit at this section. We don't know that stadium. So our seats were a little weird. Couldn't really get up and move back and forth because we was like in the middle and like the girls that was on the side of us was looking like, oh, but just keep getting up. So I was able to go to the bathroom one time, but I was like, Keisha gave me her phone. Like that idea. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea. It's like to show me where the tickets was in case I got lost. But I'm thinking like I'm not gonna be able to see where she is sitting at. So I'm gonna be lost. So I might rush into the bathroom, run in the hallway, see my absolute favorite honey. But I'm like, how did I see this boy in the crowd of I haven't seen him first of all in a couple months. And then for me to see him walk into the bathroom, Sterling, I love Sterling. Walking to the bathroom, I'm like, it is destiny for us to see each other at this concert. Cause the next day me and him was like, oh, this is the best concert ever. So I was glad to see somebody who felt the same sentiment as I did. But Keisha had to stand up when I was coming back because I was going to be lost. I'm like, I can't get up no more. So we couldn't really get no snacks, no drinks. because we was stuck in between the girls, and then if we would have to go to the bathroom, it would have been too much. And then it was no intermission. The show was just rolling, rolling, rolling. It was a good show. It was my dreams had come true. My dreams had absolutely come true singing them Go In. And it was a fairy tale. The next day I was like playing Brandy all weekend. Monica did her thing. She did her thing. She sounded absolutely amazing. Her set was beautiful, but I was there for Brandy. I stand Brandy. Like Brandy's um reality show when she was pregnant and letting me I stand Brandy. I stand her. I love like Brandy, Carl Thomas, Drake, Party Next Door, them. Like I stand them like they do something to my soul. And then on the flip side of music, Wale dropped the album that is very good. It's needed. It's needed. It's needed. Like every song from start to finish, every song. So musically, we getting some nourishment this last quarter of the year. We're definitely getting some nourishment. And it took me to think of this episode being about I saw in quantum leaping. So quantum leaping is the idea of making radical changes in one's life, often perceived as a sudden and transformational experience. This term is frequently associated with personal development, encouraging individuals to break free from their limitations and leap into a new existence filled with abundance and success. This goddamn microphone is itching my nose. But I was like drawn to that because when you get of a certain age and life starts to seem like it's moving fast and things aren't where you want them to be, you kind of feel like you're kind of stuck and you don't have anything else that you can kind of do. But for me, I probably have been quantum leaping for the pandemic is 6 years, so this is the last 7 years. I've been damn near quantum leaping ever since 2019. Um, just things kind of just clicked. And prior to that, I had been in my house for like 9 years. And that's the only thing was on my mind. Like keeping this house up, going to work, um, buying clothes, looking for men. Like that was just it. It was never like, traveling or, you know, it was never like traveling. It was never like seeing the world outside of where we live in. And I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were talking about how when you live like in a certain demographic, um, you think that that's all it is. Like even me, getting my insurance licenses, I don't know anybody in Philadelphia that sells insurance outside of the people who sold me the insurance. Like I don't know close people. If people do, maybe they do, but in my circle, I didn't know nobody that sold insurance. I didn't know nobody worked at a restaurant. Like all those things that I came down here and did, I didn't know nobody worked at the mall. Like I don't we have like certain kind of standards in certain demographics, and that's just what you stick to. So I think for me in 2019, when I quantum leaped into this whole, idea of I can do whatever I want to do, and guys going, do y'all hear that tip tapping? The damn dog. And God's gonna provide either way, but you still in the back of your mind, you're like not kinda believing it, and then you're a little bit scared. But I'm here to say, take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. Leave that man. Buy that house. Buy that car. Because what, like my girlfriends had made up something funny, and it was like, what would Iman do? Yes, because I'm doing whatever I want to do. And um, like even last week, I was like doing a lot of research on how to do like graphic designing, and I'm like, damn, when I go back and look at the things that I had like started in 2019 and then just like fell off like 5 years of like, programming, changing like Canva. I'm like, I wish I would have. every month I was like turning my nose up at Canva, like I'm not paying for that. What am I going to do with that? And the things that you can do on Canva that have warmed my soul in the last 2 weeks, um, baby, if you ain't gonna use a Canva, like, like CapCut, I was like not even wanting to do CapCut. I was like, they stealing people information. What can they steal from me? They can have it. Shit. What y'all got? Y'all can have it. Um, and just things that I could have been, a little bit more advanced in, and y'all gotta like cram it like in school, cram session to like stay up with the times. Like I love it. I love it. Even the funniness about me, going to the Apple store and having my aunt and them bought me this Apple when they had their business, like in 2015 when they started their business. I might have got this Apple computer in 2016, but now it's like so going, even though Pride has a newer MacBook and I stand my iPad Pro. I'm like, I'm so far behind in the graphics and all the things that the girls are already up on that I have to, quantum leap into that realm of, you know, what's going on with the girls. And it's going to take some time because it's like a specific kind of, you know, how I want my editing, how I want things to go, but I'm going to perfect it. And I just want to let you know that, listen, this is going to be a short episode. It's literally me trying to tell you, do whatever you want to do. Like all this stuff that's happening in North Carolina recently with these folks coming down here, pulling up on these people and taking them out. Fight them. All right, let me not let me not even get to all this on this platform. But y'all understand what I'm saying. So again, it says the foundation of quantum leaping, at its essence, quantum leaping involves awareness, recognizing where you are versus where you want to be, mindset shifts, adopting a growth mindset that encourages you to evolve and embrace change, intention setting, clearly defining your goals and what you wish to achieve, visualization, imagining your desired state vividly to help you bring it into your reality. Action, taking decisive steps towards your goals, even if it seems daunting. And that's how I feel about like I said, learning these new programs and all those things. It seems like a daunting task, but I ain't got nothing to do. I will eventually be looking for some more employment because I have to fund all these things. And yeah, I'm grown, so I do got bills. But I'm going outside of that. I'm going to be doing what I want to do. Just point big period. And I advise you to do the same. Because I don't know how many times I'll go like on TikTok and it'll be like RIP to this person. They were living their best life. And then God said, okay, enough, bring those talents up here. So I implore you, you know what I mean? Take that cooking class. Learn how to swim, sisters. Learn how to swim, babes. Come on. Come on, put your feet in the pool. Learn how to swim. Like my family always tries to like undermine the things that I know how to do physically because they like always like, we ain't never see you do them. Well, when was I supposed to be doing them? When I was my ass at work, when I could barely get a day off, when I was working from home, but really working double time because even though you're working from home, you still working. And then I was working my aunt and them business, and then I was doing X, Y, and Z. So when was y'all going to see me? They talk about they never seen me jog or run. When was y'all supposed to see me run? Where are we running to? I haven't seen y'all run either. Somebody said the other day, you know how to skate? Yes. You know how to skate backwards? Yes. You know how to ride a bike? Yes. What are y'all talking about? Just because y'all don't see me doing these things, I was a in the streets kid. Like I had fun. We rode our bikes to Temple. We rode our bikes down the Temple stairs. Like we had fun. Yes, I know how to do all those things. Learn how to braid, y'all. Learn how to plait. Learn how to. These are a lot of things that YouTube University has showed me in the last couple of years. Like learn how to do these things. Take the time. I myself am going to, take more time and doing physical activities again, since nobody seems to say that they've never seen me run. Like, how could you never seen a person 40 something years run? That's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna get back into some physical activity because I find that I'm not being active as much as I need to be. But like routines, I miss my routines. I've started back recently, doing more routines, but like getting up at a certain time, making my matcha, do my matcha routine. I like to do it a little bit earlier because why are you drinking matcha at 3 o'clock? Now you're up to 4 o'clock in the morning doom scrolling on TikTok. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, if you haven't, I stand by Reddit as well. Go on Reddit, look up quantum leaping. Um, yeah. And they have something, they have steps to execute a quantum leap. Let me read that to y'all so y'all can get into that. If you're looking to make a quantum leap in your life, consider these steps to guide you. 1, reflect on your situation and identify areas where you feel stuck. 2, decide what your ideal outcome looks like and write it down. Visualize your desired outcome daily, aiming to feel the emotions associated with it. Surround yourself with surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your journey. 5, commit to taking actionable steps, no matter how small, towards your goals. And 4, surround yourself. People, I can't get a I can't get a person to take a video. I don't even hang or be around people who pull out their phone except for me. So, I gotta get out here and get. And my one friend, my boo Courtney, she in Florida, and she be doing her thing on the socials. But we 1,000 miles away from, no, 500. We might be 1,000 miles away from each other. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go down to Charlotte because ain't nothing going on up here. Go down to Charlotte and get me some friends out here making content. But again, yes, that is this episode. Take a look at Quantum Leaping, y'all. You will not be um unsatisfied. You will really be like, thanks, Monty, for telling me about Quantum Leaping, because yeah, I'm telling you, our environments keep us stuck. Like me and my girlfriend were talking about how we did social work in all those years and dealing with all that crap. And it was like in Philadelphia, that was the thing. Like you go to school, you get a degree that deals with people, and then you help the people. But we should have been traveling. We should have been in front. We should have been in seats at games with these men. Like, I don't know how. That's neither here nor there. But okay. All right, bye y'all.